Yeah, that was a good episode, man. That was what? That was fucking awesome. That was fucking awesome. What? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Sean from 4GLU, 4 Geeks Like You, and you're now tuning to my review of Breaking Bad Season 5B, Episode 13, titled Tahojili. I guess we can go with that. So, this episode starts off with Todd, his uncle, Lydia in the warehouse. They're cooking up meth. It's not coming out perfect. Lydia's like, it needs to be blue. They're like, well, it's bluish. Back and forth little thing. But the interesting part in this scene is when Todd basically shows that he's feeling Lydia. And Lydia definitely picks up on that. She's like, Todd, I want you to cook the best. I trust you. And you don't really know if Lydia's actually feeling Todd or she's going to use that to her advantage. But I'm going with she's going to use that to her advantage. But the weird shit is when Todd actually takes her lipstick, a little bit of it off the cup, caresses it as if he's caressing her lip. I was like, yeah, Psycho? Norman Bates? Yep. But moving forward, Walt calls Todd, puts the hit out on Jesse. Todd and his crew, they're like, all right, we got a hit. And this is where things start to get interesting, because when Walt actually sits down to talk with Todd and his uncle, he's not like, well, yeah, this is just going to be a hit, boom, boom, boom. They're not like, yeah, okay, we got it. They're like, well, we don't want your money. We want you to come back and cook for us. And Walt is like, whoa, 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 wait. I'm out of the game, buddy. I'm not coming back. And they're like, yeah, well, if you want us to kill Jesse, then you're bringing your ass back and you're going to have to cook with us. And that's pretty much what happened. So the deal was set on Jesse and the hit was not made, but it was moving forward. And this whole episode was basically a cat and mouse kind of game. It was like watching Tom and Jerry, because Walt went after Jesse, but didn't go directly after Jesse. He went to the closest source, his heart, which was his girl and the little boy. But he didn't really go out there to kill him. He went out there to bring Jesse to him. So she called Jesse, and she was like, yeah, you know what? Your friend Walt is here. Call us back whenever you can. And I found that to be so smart, but yet still kind of dumb. Dumb because we know as viewers that Hank is with Jesse. But so smart because if Jesse wasn't with Hank, he would have came out to go get his girl thinking that Walt was going to do something. Very smart. But we know that Jesse didn't come because Hank warned him. And again, Hank is just really showing his colors here. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. He's really doing his thing because he's keeping up with Walt now. Remember last week I said that he's sort of one step ahead of Walt? He's definitely showing that in this episode, through the first half of this episode. So Hank comes up with an idea to go after Saul's bodyguard, to try to get Saul's bodyguard to tell him everything he knows about Hank. Saul's bodyguard is back into a corner. He's feeling like, oh shit, like Hank is going to kill me now. I mean, Walt is going to kill me now, so I have to freaking do something and tell them everything. I might as well just get it out of the air, right? So he's like, listen, I'll tell you everything about the van or what I know, but I don't know where Walt buried the money. Hank is like, okay, well, I can sort of track back to the van and follow the steps a little bit. But Big Dude doesn't really tell him anything specific, but he ratted him out. So that's one guy that folded. Saul meets up with Hank at the car wash. They have a little bickering back and forth, trying to figure out what's going on and where Big Man is, but he's gone off the grid. Here's where things get interesting, because Hank gets a call or a picture to his phone showing the canister open in the desert, and Jesse's like, listen, I'm about to burn all your money. You're going to have to stay on the phone with me. You have to come out here to come meet with me. And if you hang up, if you do anything, if you call anybody, put me on hold, I'm going to burn all of it. Walt goes out there, and first, initially, I'm thinking, dude, it's a setup. Like, are you just so concerned about your money that you're just going to go in there blind? And it wasn't more about his money. It was more about his family. But still, use your freaking head, dude. So Walt gets out there. He finds out, like, shit, Jesse really isn't here. And then Hank comes. And first of all, initially, Walt thinks that it's Jesse and some other group that's going to hunt him down and shoot him down. But when Jesse steps out, Hank says, gets back in the car. And he's like, whoa, Jesse is with Hank? What? Finally, Walt knows what's going on, but he can't really do anything because he's hiding behind a rock. Then he comes out from behind the rock, And you know what? I knew that this was gonna happen. But wait, I want to get to the part where I really want to focus on, because he comes out from behind a rock. He's like, yeah, you know what? Put your hands up. You're arrested. Hank is all happy. He's like, yeah, Curtis, I got Walt. Yeah. Calls his wife. He's like, I got Walt. Yeah, I'm getting me some pussy tonight. Yeah. But after that, Walt's in the car. And Walt sees 2 cars roll up, and I was like, fuck yes, it's Todd, his uncle. They come out with the guns, and I was like, I knew this was going to happen. I called this from the first episode. I said, watch there be some kind of standoff where it's like a Mexican standoff or some kind of thing. And that's what it turned out to be, because they're shooting, right? Hank is like, you know what? Put your guns down. They're like, show us your badge. And they were like, fuck it. Todd Uncle was like, yeah, fuck off these dudes. And they just start shooting. Nobody's getting hit yet. Bullets are flying. I was just waiting for the white doves to come flopping in the middle and stuff. But nobody's getting shot yet. But I knew that this was going to happen. I'm really happy, because they're not just there to protect Walter because Walter is who he is. They're there to protect their investment, because they need that meth to be perfect. And Walt is the one who knows how to do that. So they're there to make sure that they're protecting their money. So that's pretty much how it ended. Walt was in the car, handcuffed, glasses flying everywhere. He's not getting cut, but okay. But yeah, I mean, that's how it ended. Bullets are flying everywhere. Can't wait to see what's happening next. Guys, who do you think is going to die? And by the way, did you see Todd? He was just like shooting the gun. The gun was just like this. He was like, bang, 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 bang. Everybody else is rocketing guns. He's like, bang, bang, bang. But yeah, what do you guys think is going to happen? Who do you think is going to die? Do you think that Hank is going to die? It looks like Hank is going to die mainly because of him calling his wife and being so happy. I think that Hank is going to go. But let me know what you guys think below. And again, this is Sean from 4GLU, for geeks like you. Stay tuned for more reviews, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a good one.